The Newshour Special Edition.
Viewers, all the doubts that were and are being floated regarding India's response to the Pehlgam terror attack have been countered by the Chief of Army Staff. Addressing an event at IIT Madras earlier this week, General Upendra Dwivedi detailed how the government was enraged by this heinous crime in Pehlgam and took a vow to punish the perpetrators. Dismissing the attempted narrative of Rahul Gandhi and his company that Modi government did not have the political will to strike Pakistan, the army chief revealed that complete freedom was given to the forces, with the government saying, "You decide what is to be done."
22nd April, you're aware what happened in Pehlgam, and it actually shocked the nation. 23rd is the time when next day itself, we all sat down. And this is the first time which RM has also said, I think enough is enough. And all the three chiefs were very clear, something has to be done. And the free hand was given, of course, that you decide what is to be done. And that is the kind of a confidence with the political directions and political clarity for the first time we saw. And that's what made a difference, because we want to do a lot, but that kind of hand-holding and kind of free, no terms of restrictions, if I can say that. And that is what kind of raises up your morale. And that is how it helped our army commanders or commander-in-chiefs on ground to kind of act as per their wisdom.
So essentially what the Chief of Army Staff said 6 days ago was repeated by the Air Force Chief yesterday. Air Chief Marshal Preet Singh, while addressing an event in Bengaluru, gave a detailed account of Operation Sindoor's success. Just like how the Army Chief made it clear that complete freedom was given to the forces, the IAF Chief also debunked theories that the government did not have any political will.
Sir, Tiger को पूरी फ्रीडम देनी पड़ती है। टाइगर को आप बांध नहीं सकते हो। मतलब अगर आप हिंदुस्तान की सेना, एयरफोर्स, नेवी का प्रयोग करना चाहते हो, आपके पास सबसे पहले 100% पॉलिटिकल विल होनी चाहिए। 1971 में पॉलिटिकल विल थी।
If I can say, what were the reasons for success? One which I can think of is that there was political will. There was very clear political will, very clear directions which were given to us, and there were no kind of restrictions which were put on us.
Now, following the revelations by the Indian Air Force Chief, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju hit out at Rahul Gandhi, accusing him of damaging the country's reputation with his series of lies. The Congress party, however, continues to ask questions of the government. Congress MP Manikam Tagore hit back at Kiran Rijiju, asking why was the defence minister silent when Rahul Gandhi made his claims in the parliament. In fact, Tagore also accused Rajnath Singh of hiding behind the IAF chief, asking why did it take 10 long days to convince the IAF chief to make these revelations. Another Congress MP, Imran Masood, went a step further, drawing a bizarre vote chori analogy. Imran Masood suspects the timing of the comments by the Army and Indian Air Force chiefs, asking if they were being made to shield the Election Commission of India. The BJP, meanwhile, says these revelations of the two chiefs are a response to the lies by the opposition.
देखिए, मुझे नहीं समझ में आया कि आज एयर चीफ मार्शल साहब क्यों बोल रहे हैं। इसकी क्या आवश्यकता है? क्या ये चुनाव आयोग के ऊपर लगे हुए उन तमाम आरोपों को दबाने के लिए उस नैरेटिव को चेंज करना है? सेना के ऊपर तो पूरा विश्वास है। हम तो सेना के साहस को, सेना के शौर्य को सलाम कर रहे हैं, और सेना के साहस और शौर्य की बदौलत ही हम सवाल खड़ा कर रहे हैं कि इतने साहस और इतने शौर्य के बाद हम पीओके पे झंडा फहरा सकते थे, हमने झंडा क्यों नहीं फहराया?
देखो, ये तो उत्तर झूठ फैलाने वाले विपक्ष की नेता को है। जोर जोर से भारतीय सेना को अपमानित करना, भारतीय वायुसेना की दक्षता को प्रश्न उठाना। स्वयं काल वायुसेना मुख्य ने कहा ये इसीलिए संभव हो पाई देश की प्रधानमंत्री माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी की इच्छा शक्ति कारण, राजनीतिक निर्णय के कारण। इस बार हमने पड़ोसी को, आक्रांत को हमने करारा जवाब दिया, जिसकी पुष्टि काल वायुसेना प्रमुख ने किया।
All right, let me welcome my guests on the show. Shehzad Poonawalla of the Bharatiya Janata Party joins us. Air Vice Marshal P.K. Srivastav, defense expert, joins us, as well as Akashdeep Muni, political analyst. Good evening and namaskar to all of you gentlemen. Akashdeep Muni, can I begin by asking you why the opposition thinks that these remarks by our service chiefs come at a time because the centre wants to deflect the attention of the country from vote chori? This is as bizarre as it gets. You can straight away say that, look, we don't believe our service chiefs and we don't want to go with their version of what happened, which was the truth, which is what they're saying. Instead, you bring in the analogy of vote chori.
Shreya, this is truly a shocking piece of news. In fact, a stunning revelation that during the war, the Indian Air Force shot down 6 Pakistani aircraft, yet this information was hidden from the country. It wasn't even disclosed in the parliament. A piece of news that inflicted such a major loss on Pakistan should have been immediately shared with the nation. It would have boosted the morale of the country and the armed forces. The dent in the Indian Air Force reputation on the international stage would have been mitigated by this. Pakistan, which was making tall claims, would have been not able to do this. And when Pakistan was making all that, it has shot 5 to 6 of our aircraft. We should have told them outright, we shot 6 of your aircraft. Here is the proof. This would have earned the Modi government applause too. There could have been from their chest and declared that this was the proof of Operation Sindoor success. But since this was not done, the question arises, why? Why this piece of information was hidden? Was there pressure from somewhere? Listen to me. Did US President Donald Trump tell to remain silent? If the Trump did so, why the government was silent? We must also note the language of the Air Force chief. He said that he was given full freedom. So now question is that when he was given full freedom, why did not he spoke this in front of everyone? Why now? And the biggest question, why choose this moment to reveal this information?
Okay, let me get in a response from Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad Poonawalla, respond to what Akashdeep Muni is saying, the timing of these remarks, which the opposition has been constantly questioning. Why now? Why not earlier?
Shreya, when Operation Mahadev happened and the 3 Pehlgam terrorists were killed, they said, why now for even Operation Mahadev? And then they said Mahadev is communal. Prithviraj Chavan said it. And I'm so touched, morale of the armed forces. Those who questioned surgical strike and questioned Balakot air strike. Those who called Operation Sindoor Tamasha in Parliament. Those who said failure, surrender, chutput. Those who tied up the hands of Mr. Fali Major, and we are having very decorated Air Vice Marshal with us. He will know Fali Major's story, that he was saying that Manmohan Singh ji, give me the permission, let me attack the camps after 26/11. He was flatly denied because of vote bank considerations. They are talking about morale of the armed forces, who have called the armed forces Sadak Ka Gunda. Those who have not celebrated or commemorated Kargil Vijay Divas for 5 years. Those who have denied NWM, those who have denied OROP and Rafales. Those who have not given bulletproof jackets for 10 years. They are talking. Chaliye badhiya hai. Now I am asking only 2 questions. Just now Mr. Muni said कि ये 5 jet का पहले तो नहीं बताया, अभी नहीं बताया. तो Trump के 5 jet बोलने पर आप क्यों नाचने लगे? Why was Rahul Gandhi dancing and saying it was Indian jets? He tweeted about it. It's the tweet. Now please tell me, where is the same LOP, leader of Pakistan? Sorry, leader of opposition. And finally, Mr. Muni, please calm down. Forget me, forget Mr. Srivastava, forget Shreya. Supreme Court has said that this man does not deserve to be called Indian the way he has made the remarks about Indian armed forces.
Okay,
this is the level of Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, Akashdeep, go ahead.
Shreya, a small interjection. All what Shehzad Poonawalla ji said is just lies. National TV पे lie कैसे हम बोल सकते हैं? Give me the quote of where Rahul Gandhi said 5 jets were Indian which were downed. Give me the quote. Live television.
He has tweeted it, sir.
Give me the quote. Quote
he has tweeted.
दिखा दीजिए sir. दिखा दीजिए.
Okay, one second. I will show you the video. Please hold on. I will show you the Congress video. अरे भाई सुन लो ना. अब मैं बताता हूँ. I'm doing my. अरे सुन लो. दिखा रहा हूँ.
Akashdeep, whether it's a tweet or it's a bite, it is coming from Rahul Gandhi, right?
One second. I'm showing it to you. I'm doing my show on my iPad, so I can't show it on my iPad. It's on my iPad. Let me take it out from my phone and I'll show it to you. Don't worry. I'll show it to you.
Okay. While Shehzad... You got it? Okay.
One second.
Okay.
One second. This is... One second.
Mostly from talking about...
One second. This is Gaurav Gogoi.
No, Rahul Gandhi.
Mostly from...
Rahul Gandhi, he is the deputy leader. And Rahul Gandhi has also said it. It is there. This tweet is there. This man is...
Okay, Akashdeep, leave whether Rahul Gandhi said it or not. The fact of the matter is that since these comments, these remarks have come in... Listen, Akashdeep, since these remarks have come in from the chiefs of Air Force as well as Army, the opposition has been questioning their timing instead of celebrating the fact that India has been able to achieve this militarily.
5 seconds. Indian opposition ने पार्लियामेंट में कहा था कि stand like a rock behind the government on Operation Sindoor. ठीक है, इन्होंने अभी बोला कि they said the Operation Sindoor was a तमाशा. ये झूठ बोल रहे हैं.
Akashdeep, opposition has been saying.
मैंने तो सारे facts गिना दिया.
One second.
I will quote the CDS General Anil Chauhan और हमारे पास जो defense.
Okay, Akashdeep, you made your point. Let Shehzad respond to you now. Shehzad, go ahead.
First of all, when Trump says 5 jets were down and he did not mention the country, Rahul Gandhi, even though he knows that he gave Pakistan a beating of his lifetime, says that country should know why 5 jets are down. Here is the news report. Secondly, Tamasha was called by Praniti Shinde. Praniti Shinde said Tamasha. Sadak Ka Gunda was said by Sandeep Dixit. Surgical strike was called Khul Ki Dalali by Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Supreme Court has chastised them. How much will you lie?
5 seconds, story back.
Quickly, Akashdeep, then I get Air Vice Marshal into this.
समझ नहीं, शहजाद जी, आप जानबूझ के, आप बड़े इंटेलिजेंट बंदे हो, आप क्यों जानबूझ के झूठ बोल रहे हो? आप जानते हो कि नहीं, आफ्टर कारगिल वॉर देश को वाजपेयी जी ने बताया था कि क्या क्या हुआ था. यही राहुल गांधी बोल रहे थे कि भाई एक कमिटी बनाओ जो सब कुछ बताए कि क्या हुआ, कितने डाउन हुए,
कितना गोली चलाया, कितना टैंक चलाया, वो सब बताना
हुआ था. जिसके चेयरमैन कौन थे? हमारे अभी के एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर के पापा, फादर सुब्रमण्यम जी, वो थे वहां पे चेयरमैन. उन्होंने वो कमेटी को लीड किया था. जब उसमें वाजपेयी जी कर सकते थे, आज मोदी जी क्यों नहीं कर सकते? ये राहुल गांधी जी पूछते हैं, क्या गलत करते हैं भाई?
Okay, you both made your points. Let me get in Air Vice Marshal Srivastav into this. Air Vice Marshal Srivastav, so, this is beyond politics. I'm not going to get into the political war of words with you. But I want to understand from you, how important does it become for our forces to have a strong political will when you are responding to a terror state like Pakistan, and how would you assess what we have been able to achieve militarily as far as Operation Sindoor is concerned?
Shreya, thank you for letting me come in. And let me tell my interpretation, irrespective of it, because we work through the governments.
Yeah.
And I understand that the armed forces are a continuum. And we draw our power from each citizen of the country. Let me tell you, it's the national resolve which gets manifested through political will and the selection of aim and maintenance of aim. We get the selection of aim and we try to maintain with whatever force structures are available to us. So there are two things to it. One is that over the period, have we tried to become force structure-wide capable and in a manner that we can give a befitting reply? Because it is not the armed forces are fighting for themselves. And it's not, I would say one thing, armed forces, it's a professional armed forces don't fight a street battle. They fight a battle for the country.
Yeah.
They don't fight it to assuage their ego or their own objectives or their own, purposes. That may happen in Pakistan because somebody wants to become a field marshal and somebody wants to just rule the country. We don't do it here, and none of the democratic countries' armed forces do that. And wherever it happens is very sad and very bad day for that nation. And you've seen what happens to the growth and the people of the nation. So we have been taught over the years, which has spent decades there, that a national resolve is most important thing. And in the times of dynamics of the war, you will not count the numbers. Numbers are not the thing we give the perception, are we on the side of winning or losing? The country must know all the time that we are having our upper hand. We are not having a lower hand, and we are not something like that. We don't have a card to play. And when you have a card to play, you always stack them up. So what were these? I'm giving my interpretation. As I understand, as a veteran, and the message which would come, because we always have the aim is very important.
Yeah.
The aim was punish the perpetrators of the violence on innocent citizens in the name of religion. Because that was done with two purposes. To attack a fragile fabric, to attack in the background, we know what was happening, and have street, kind of demonstrations and fights over in the country. And therefore, they purposely did it. Before that, there was a speech of General Munir that time, that H&M can't live together. It was very explosive. It was a message to the terrorists that yes, we will hit you wherever you are. You are behind the lines of Pakistani army, or you are behind the lines of ICI. So I will say political will plays a very, very important role. I would not like to create another debate, another kind of fracture by saying what didn't happen. We all know as a nation, it's a very important thing that you have given a very clear-cut objective. And let me also say, Shreya, before I conclude, when that happens, nobody has to restrain you because you plan. You have resources. You know what is there, what can do what. We don't expect our political leaders to tell us, okay, use this weapon here and use that weapon there. And as far as war is concerned, numbers for 62 and 71 are still not out. There will be an assessment done by the armed forces. They will share depending on what can be shared or can't be shared. It's a matter of national security. It's very sacred. So it be shared. I'm not very disturbed. I'm not very, as a citizen also, I'm not very disturbed. We know we have won and we must celebrate.
Akashdeep Muni, you heard Air Vice Marshal. Numbers from previous wars aren't out fully yet. Numbers aren't important. The aim is important. Achieving the target is important. And our Indian armed forces have been able to do so. Why is the opposition then so focused on getting to know the numbers? It's what matters is that we have been able to achieve our targets as a country.
Shreya ji, nobody's asking for numbers. If this is all
the opposition has been asking for numbers, Akashdeep.
This is for I'll let you know. Honorable AVM Srivastava Saab said one of the most important things that the Munir speech that Hindus and Muslims can't live in the same country really was one of the key which said that it was Munir who did all these things. Now remember, after Pehlgam, after Operation Sindoor, Munir was having dinner with whom? Trump. And that Trump for which our Honorable Prime Minister said, "Ab ki baat Trump sarkar." Ye diplomacy hai hamara. This is the diplomacy backlog. This is how diplomacy falls like cards.
And Shehzad wants to respond to you.
What happened in 1970s when...
Because Mr. Muni has just quoted Munir, right? So, Mr. Muni, when you know that Munir was the first originator of this terror attack, why Mr. Chidambaram said Pakistan had no role in Pehlgam? And why Madam Priyanka Vatra said there was no religious angle in the killing? First, Muni, you talk about Munir ke jo do khas log hai na, Chidambaram and Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vatra, इनके बारे में बात कर लो आप।
तो जाके उनके लिए वोट नहीं मांगा था कि किसने
अच्छा एक सेकंड, he was fact checking me. मुनी जी आप मुझे फैक्ट चेक कर रहे थे ना सर? यू हैव टू स्टॉप इंटरप्टिंग. इट वाज माय टाइम टू स्पीक. डोंट इंटरप्ट. इट वाज माय टाइम टू स्पीक. Mr. Muni is a very big person in fact checking. Mr. Modi had said that nowadays presidential candidate Trump is also saying "Ab ki baar Trump sarkar." He is making a play on the campaign slogan used by us in India. He has not asked for any votes. But having said that, you please tell me in 1971, why were you begging with a bowl to Nixon? And what was the letter written by Indira? Dear Excellency, use your influence, stop Pakistan. And General Sam Manekshaw said that Indira ko Mr. Bhutto, Zulfikar Bhutto ne dash banaya. I am not said it. General Manekshaw, Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw said it. You deny Mr. Manekshaw?
Okay, Akashdeep, quickly respond and then I wrap this up.
Yeah, quickly. I'll just take 10 seconds. Viewers who are watching Times Now today, remember who broke Pakistan into two. It was Indira Gandhi who broke Pakistan into two. India, Pakistan, East Pakistan खत्म हो गया, बांग्लादेश बना दिया. आप तो पाकिस्तान ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर भी नहीं ले पाए अब तक.
अरे तब क्यों नहीं ले लिया आपने?
ये सच है, ये सबके साथ. Viewers, remember who broke in Pakistan into two? It was Indira Gandhi into Pakistan.
No, it was not Indira Gandhi. Who said Indira Gandhi? It was Indian Armed Forces. What nonsense. In fact, Indira Gandhi did not go and take POK, despite the armed forces telling her.
Political will.
कुछ भी तो ले लेते ना POK तब.
मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ, आज आप लेके दिखा दो.
अरे 71 में क्यों नहीं दिया बताओ?
लेके दिखा दो ना.
71 में क्यों नहीं दिया बता दो. पहले 71 में क्यों नहीं दिया बताओ.
10 साल से पावर में है. बालूचिस्तान तो तोड़ नहीं पाई. बालूचिस्तान तोड़ने के लिए.
These people are incorrigible liars.
चलिए ठीक है आकाशदीप. You've made your point. I'll wrap this up here. Akashdeep, Shehzad Poonawalla, as well as AWACS Marshal Srivastav. Thank you very much to all of you gentlemen. Let's wait and watch whether the opposition finally at least acknowledges and celebrates what our armed forces have been able to achieve under Operation Sindoor, while they keep questioning the government on Operation Sindoor and, of course, you know, whatever comes out of Donald Trump's mouth. We'll, of course, have to wait and watch how that unfolds. But this is it in this debate, viewers. We will, of course, keep getting you news and updates on the other side as well.